Hi, how are you doing? I'm just wondering, do you consider yourself to be clever? Do you think yourself as being intelligent? Or when you think yourself, do you think of the opposites of that? I ask this question because so many of us define ourselves, whether we're clever or not clever, based on our experience at school. So whether we were top of the class or bottom of the class or somewhere kind of middle of the road, for the rest of our life kind of dictates whether we think of ourselves as clever or not. And even then, probably at school, it was based on maybe like 2 or 3 subjects, like were you good at maths, English, science? I don't know, maybe a few more than that, but really for most people that's it. That's how they define themselves as being clever or not clever. And yet actually, I know you've probably heard this before, but it is worth reminding yourself of. There are so many different kinds of clever. So many different kinds. Maths and English and how you got on at school is just one way of being clever, but there are so many different ways. And I just want to throw this in, that all of us are clever in our own way. All of us have an intelligence that is quite unique and personal to us. So for some of you, yeah, numbers might be your thing. For other people, actually, it might be words. For other people, it might be around emotional intelligence. For other people, it might be a communication thing. It might be a relational thing. For other people, it might be a real practical kind of clever. There are so many different kinds of clever. And to define it just by 1 or 2 subjects, and actually then make people feel that if they don't fit with those subjects, that they're somehow stupid or thick or unintelligent, is just one of the great shames of our society. You, whether you call yourself it or not, are clever in your kind of clever way. And I think what's really important is that you start to recognise the cleverness that exists within you. You start to recognise the things that you're just naturally good at, the things that kind of come easy to you, the things that actually make you clever, and do more of that. Because the ways in which you're clever are just a sure sign to almost what you've got to offer the world. They're your gift to the world, you're kind of clever. And I think it's important that you really figure that out. I'm clever in all kinds of ways, but I'm maybe not clever in the conventional sense of the word. I don't know, who cares? But I know that I'm clever, and you are too. And being clever is important because once you realise that you're clever, you can offer that back to the world. Take care of yourselves, you clever thing. See you later.